Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. This is your life coach, Tonetta. I want to welcome y'all here to this video. This video this morning is talking about, sorry about that, y'all. Because I'm driving to work this morning, so this is why it's called the Car Chronicles. So, this video this morning is talking about how secrets will not help you heal. And like I said, I definitely want to welcome y'all to this video this morning because I know this is going to speak to a lot of people this morning. Again, I'm your certified life coach, Tonetta. I'm here to, of course, help you heal. Not but help you to think of well, help you heal, yes, it's one, but of course inspire you to think bigger and empower you to, of course, become who you are. This man, I mean, these people, okay. I'm trying to turn y'all to put on this lip gloss too this morning. All right. So I like to go ahead and start, at least get driving so I can start talking so I won't misjudge anything, that kind of thing. So, okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, this video this morning is, of course, the Car Chronicles. The Car Chronicles, you can catch this every morning during the week, Monday through Friday, about 7:30 a.m., y'all. Just keep that in mind. Different topics similar to this. Some may be about other things in the family, relationship, that kind of thing. But like I said, definitely just make sure that you're joining in. Like I said, this one this morning is talking about how secrets cannot help you heal. I know a lot of times we, of course, not just my family, I'm sure, because my family has secrets too. But I'm sure a lot of folks, if not all people, families have secrets that, of course, prevent those folks within that household or that family from healing. Those secrets can range from, I don't know, people want to keep child sexual abuse quiet, or mental health issues, or somebody struggling in the family, whatever it is, whatever kind of secrets y'all have sweep up on the carpet is not going to help you heal, y'all. Now, a lot of times, of course, growing up in a black household, I heard, you know, I forgot what it was. But basically, you don't go tell your business out the household to anybody else on the street, I guess, to put it that way. Exactly what I'm doing now. I shouldn't be doing that because whatever goes on in the house stays on the house. I heard that growing up, and I'm sure it's just one of them black families. I'm sure of that. And like I said, we definitely have to know at some point that all those secrets, all those things that we have, calling ourselves trying to protect somebody, is just making things worse for people. If people are trying to heal, people are trying to go through the process of learning who they are, figuring out where they've been, all these kind of things, those kind of family secrets that you all are holding on to, you all have to release those things at some point. You're not hurting anybody but the person that is supposed to heal. And the reason why I'm bringing up this video, I had a conversation actually about the past year, maybe. Well, yeah, I know it was a year ago too. And recently with a family member, actually it was two different family members actually. We were talking about a particular side of my family and kind of the relationship rift, I guess I put it that way. I cannot say black sheep, but I mean, it just seems like when it comes to, for me, for a particular side of the family, for years I've had issues with not creating a lasting, I guess I put it that way, or deep relationship, or not being invited to like family functions, events, and different things like that. It's not my entire family, just one particular side. And of course that has bothered me throughout my life. Of course I'm 45 now. Of course I've gotten used to it and I'm kind of over it, I guess I put it that way. The only thing I wanted to know was what was the reason. That was it. And like I said, I still haven't gotten an answer as to what the reason was, but I can just speculate what I think it was anyway. But talking to another family member this about like a week or so ago, was letting me know that they kind of know what's going on and why it's a rift, and it's because of my dad and this and that, which I figured that anyway. But I'm like, because my dad was an abusive father, he always beat my mom, that kind of thing. And I'm assuming that's the reason why. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming that's the reason why. I mean, otherwise I don't have, people don't want to share any information as to what happened, what's going on. I was probably too young to even know, or whichever the situation was back then. What else could have been going on? So I wouldn't know unless somebody let me know that. And of course, as I go through my healing journey and that kind of thing, just trying to, of course, work on these kind of things, to work through these things. And it seems like, of course, over the years, because I've asked as well, these wasn't the first two times I've asked. I was just asking random people to find out what's going on, what happened. Was it me? Was it something else that was going on? Because that's the first thing we always think, is that it's us. I guess I put it that way. Something that we may have did that could have prevented something. When this seems like it could have been, I'm pretty sure, generation, well, not me, I guess people, I guess the older folks, I guess I put it that way, the other generation, I guess, before me. And like I said, it's just a shame that, like I said, we have all kinds of situations like this in families where one side of the family can't see the child because the parent won't do this, and or whatever the case is, or folks are sweeping things up under the carpet. The whole family has a whole side of sexual abuse, and everybody want to keep it up under the carpet and not deal with it. It's hurting people. We sit up here and I'll just use the sexual abuse for an example, because I was sexually abused when I was a kid as well. And when you're sitting up here being secretive about stuff and but you expect for somebody like me to be abused to go to a holiday function or a holiday dinner or to a family gathering and still see the abuser there and y'all not doing shit about it? How the fuck do y'all think that made me feel, made other people feel? I'm sure I'm sure I'm not the only one who have been through stuff like this. There have been many I've talked to who've been sexually abused and having to go still see their abusers at the fact, because 95% of the time, somebody who sexually abuses little kids is usually somebody in their family or somebody that's real close to their family. It's usually not somebody outside the family. If y'all didn't know that, you know that now. It's always somebody that the family knows or that's somebody blood related. It's always like that. Well, 95% of the time, it's like that. And like I said, by sweeping things up under the carpet, growing up, having to still see the same person at different events and family functions, I didn't even want to go to this shit, to be honest. But, of course, your parents, you got to do what I say, do this, you got to go, blah, blah, all these kind of things. We need to start listening to our kids when they're telling us stuff like that, parents. And ladies, I'm speaking to you all because you all know that a lot of more women are sexually abused than our men are too. But this is for the ladies too. A lot more ladies are sexually abused and sexually assaulted than men. Those are the stats. And I'm sure you know how that made you feel for those who have been traumatized and abused like that. To have to go to still a family function and still see the uncle or the cousin or the brother or whoever the hell it is that's there, that's abused you in some type of way. But folks don't want to talk about it. Folks want to keep it secret while you're sitting up there hurting, and while this person is, of course, just getting off scot-free, hurting you, and they can just go about their day and possibly still do it again without nobody saying nothing. And like I said, that's what hurts our families, y'all. Those secrets do not help our families heal at all. I don't care if it's a secret of sexual abuse or domestic violence or drug usage, whatever it is. I had all them things in my family. I don't care what it is. But by sweeping things up under the carpet, you shouldn't, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. That damages the folks within that household. Especially if they're looking to try to heal some of these things and work through the triggers that has been going on throughout their lives as they become adults. Like I said, we have to stop that, y'all. And like just to let y'all know, this is one of the things that, of course, I'm going to be touching on more from now on. I guess I won't be every day, no, but at certain times I'll of course let you all know. But like I said, this is definitely something that I'll be touching on just to let y'all know, because this hurts families, y'all. Not just in my family, but other families that I'm pretty sure as well. And like I said, there is no healing that can take place if things are just kept secret. I understand that it may hurt some folks within the household. I understand that folks may get blamed for the stuff that they know that they've done, which I understand that. But at some point, when are the adults, especially for those kids out there, when are the adults in the kids' lives going to start taking responsibilities for their own actions? I've met mothers, several mothers, not just one mother, but several mothers, who child told them that they were sexually abused by the mom's boyfriend, baby daddy, who in the hell he was, or somebody else in the family, and the mother just, oh, you lying, I don't want to hear that shit, is all this kind of stuff. I have seen that time and time again, seriously. Being a social worker for 20 plus years, I've seen that a lot. And that's why I've gotten some of the kids on my caseload back when I was working in the foster care system, or back when I was at the transitional housing program for single moms, with teenage single moms. That's why some of them were there. And like I said, that just mind boggles the hell out of me. If you know your child is saying these things are going on, why in the world would you even look at to see what's going on? To me, that just reminds me of generations of hurt and trauma. I understand that. I understand that to a certain extent, I guess I put it that way. It's not right at all. But there are mothers out there who think that's the right thing to do because it was done to them. At some point, we have to learn that we cannot heal that way. How do you expect folks to get past the triggers every time they see a certain person's face or smell a certain cologne or something that person may have abused them? I guess they had it on. How do you think that folks are going to get past those things? They have to talk about those things. Especially if that's a trigger for them. I'm not saying that it's for everybody. It may not be for everybody, but for some people, yes. Well, a lot of people, yes, it is. They may not want to say, they may not want to deal with it, but that's why I'm here to, of course, help you all work through these things. At some point, if we don't start healing, our households and anybody that comes after us will not be healed either. I know that now, I see that now, and I understand how that works within families and communities as well. Our communities are hurting, and so is our families. And we have to start doing something about that, y'all. All this trauma, all this desensitization to all these shootings and all this stuff going on, we have to start doing something about that. We're the ones who are raising these kids that are here doing all these shootings. And I know that's from a lack of healing, I'm sure. And nobody talking about the problems, the issues, sweeping things up under the carpet, ignoring folks. They making them feel like they just worth nothing growing up. I'm sure that's where a lot of that's from. At least 95% of it's from, I'm sure. And we don't even have to live in a world like that, y'all, at all. Like I said, it just makes no sense to me. I'm sure I'm not the only one that it makes no sense to. But at some point, if we know that we have all these family secrets and all these things, which I know I understand, people, oh, you can't, which I was told that, don't go outside your household and tell all this stuff. For one, you don't want to bring the people in, I guess, the state to put people in foster care. Well, the hell it's going to be, I don't know. Or they don't want to get the police called, or they don't want to get so-and-so in trouble. What about the victims in these situations? The victims are the ones who are hurting in these situations. It may not even be the person, of course, the person who did all the traumatizing could fucking care less, I'm sure. But there are victims who y'all leaving out, trying to protect these other folks in these households. What in the world? Lord have mercy. Okay. But like I said, at some point we have to realize that in order for people to, of course, start healing from the things that have been plaguing the family for years and all those generational curses, you have to start talking about these things and stop sweeping things up under the carpet. Those secrets are not going to help nobody heal. All it's going to do is keep creating generation after generation of family secrets, generation after generation of triggers and unhealed folks. Unhappy folks, possibly depressed folks, suicidal folks, all those types of things. Folks that don't even want to talk to each other because this side of the family then fucked up, then said something to this side of the family, and everybody can't talk and everybody have a strained relationship. That's always going to create. Or somebody's daughter don't want to talk to the mama because the mama didn't believe her when she said she was sexually abused. Then there goes a whole nother generation that's cut off from the whole entire family line. At some point, y'all, we have to understand that we can't continue to do this. At what point do you think that it's going to stop? I'm sure it stops with you. It's stopping with me too. I put it that way. I know that for a fact. I've already begun the process with videos like this, actually, posts as well. Even though I was told by some of my DMs, you shouldn't be talking about these kind of things online, and that's family stuff. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all didn't give a fuck when I was growing up, and all these things were going on. And I'm the one that's hurting and depressed and had some suicidal tendencies back in the day. Nobody was coming to my aid then, but y'all come to everybody else's aid to protect the person who was doing all the abusing, I guess I put it that way. Nobody stepped in to try to stop anything. So I'm just like, okay, I could care less what you're talking about. I'm the one that's hurting from seeing all these years of domestic violence inside my household. Every day, my father beating the shit out of my mother, me trying to step in at times, could have possibly been to hit anything else. Okay, this happened at families' houses too. Nobody did a damn thing except for me trying to jump in and help. I was a kid. Y'all are big ass grown adults. How do you think I felt about that? And nobody seems to think about those things. When we're trying to, of course, work through our own processes, heal, and those kind of things too. Nobody cares about those things, so we have to care about it. I'm here to tell y'all this morning, I know that I'm pretty sure that for those of us out there who are trying to, of course, work through our triggers, work through our healing, of course, become better people, break those generational curses, and stop all this stuff from happening within our families, just know that you are going to get some backlash. Just know that. I don't care, but like I said, some people really care about what others say about them and what family and friends may have to say and think about them, that kind of thing. I don't care. I used to care back in the day, I put it that way, yes. Not saying that I don't love anybody. I'm not saying that, but I don't care what anybody has to say about the processes that I'm going through. If I'm getting myself through these processes, the same thing I'm telling you all that's listening, if you're getting yourself through these processes and working through your traumas, your healing, it should not matter. I wouldn't say use names or anything like that, no. But if you're getting out those things, whether you're doing it on video, doing it on post, or I don't know, however you're doing it, I guess I put it that way, you're the one who's healing from this. If they don't want to heal from it, that's on them. That's how I look at it. Like I said, I just don't care. My healing comes first because I was left in the way when back in the day, and I have to learn how to get through these things myself. And I'm sure a lot of you all are probably going through the same thing as well, or been through the same thing. And I've been going through this for the last several years. I don't know how many years. I'm not even sure. But like I said, mine was mostly done on video, actually. That was a choice that I made because that's why my business called Speak Your Truth. I had to speak my truth back then, too. Because if not, I was the one that was hurting all the time. Yes, I may have shown a happy faces. I always had like a happy-go-lucky spirit anyway. But besides that, the times I was alone in my bedroom, all that kind of stuff, was very upset, very angry. I used to have a horrible-ass temper. Just like my daddy, actually. A horrible-ass temper. Want to holler, yell, curse, do all these things. The same thing he used to do. And I had to I had to stop doing those things and break that stuff. I guess, break myself from doing those things. I had to stop those things and learn how to stop those things. And like I said, that's what I want to start sharing with y'all. Some of those things that helped me along the way that can help you release some of these triggers and some of these generational curses that's plaguing your family as well. Whatever kind of way you want to do it in, that's a choice you have to make. I can't tell you that. But you have to figure that out. If that's something that, of course, is on your heart to do. I guess I put it that way. And of course, being a life coach, if you do need some guidance in a specific area, you can definitely always DM me. I always tell y'all that. You can definitely DM me and see how we can work together. But I just know that keeping things secret will not help you heal at all. Nobody. I tried to keep secrets for years, y'all. Like I said, I know I'm not the only one. I'm just here to tell you, if you're keeping secrets, I'm sure you're probably hurting inside as well. I'm sure that. And at some point, you're going to have to release those things. If not, you're going to release them on somebody or yourself and start hating yourself. I've been there as well. Like I said, we have to learn how to start dealing with these things and get to a better place where we can, of course, think bigger and become the people that we see ourselves becoming. The only way that you can do that is through healing, y'all. And I'm actually pulling up at Walmart this morning because I got to go get some food, y'all, just to let you know, for lunch. So I'm going to have to get off here. But I want to say thank you all for tuning in this morning. I hope this video has helped somebody this morning. I hope that it's helped somebody at least put a light bulb in your head just to figure out what kind of... Check them later on just to let you all know. But like I said, I just definitely hope that this video helps somebody this morning to think about some things within their own life, in their own households, I guess I put it that way. So with that, again, this is your girl, Tonetta, your certified life coach, here to inspire you to think bigger and here to empower you to become who you are. Don't forget, there's going to be a link in the description of the video shortly to go ahead and get the free ebook called Where Are You, so that you can start working through some of these issues right now, y'all, and some of these generational things when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, of course, your own self-love, self-worth, all those types of things, your finances, all those types of things. The ebook will, of course, walk you through those things so you can figure out where you are so that you can know where you're trying to get to, y'all, and the person that you're trying to become. So with that, like I said, definitely take care, y'all. That link will either be in the link in the just in the bio or the link in the description of the video. So y'all take care and have a great one. Oh.